I watch Mellenoire journée. I watch Mellenoire journée. I watch Mellenoire journée. Yeah.
On du temps, but just for you guys this time. You can tell very quickly because you can speak English as well.
Pas de
If
souci.
you can
Yes.
just buzz away for yourself what you can say regarding this topic, which is
Um,
obviously how to what was it actually? I'm joking.
the
How
parenthood.
yeah,
Um, I,
parenthood and adulthood for
I,
children.
I believe that parents should take accountability for their mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Parents have the duty to deal with their traumas how they should for the sake of their children because your actions speak louder than words. Your traumas will affect your children. So as much as you think it won't affect them, it will affect them more by not dealing with them than actually dealing with them. So you've got your traumas and you're not dealing with them. These kids will inherit those traumas and they're more likely to end up what you don't want them to end up like. So deal with them and be a happier person for the sake of your children because then you pass on that happiness onto your children and then your children grow up to be happy. It's more work having children with traumas than happy children. Yes, they will have minor traumas, minor things, but you're more likely to have that beautiful future growing up, them looking after you, you know, without the excess traumas that you've added, like the baggage you've added onto their lives that they don't need to have.
True. What I what I wanted to say regarding this with the trauma and all these things going on is traumas. Sometimes you guys you're not even realizing that you do have some
You
because you think you
don't.
deal with,
Yeah,
so
it's
you don't think
very
about
true.
it. But
Say
it will
hi.
actually affect your behavior with your
Yes.
own children. It will affect maybe because you're gonna shout because
Mm.
you've been shouted to when you were young
Yeah, and
to
then
your
you
own
find it
parents.
normal
And for you, it's
that,
your new normal, yeah, to
hmm
be able to shout anytime for any reason,
for
to
sure.
be absent
Mm-hmm.
because your own parents was never there, and you have to be responsible at a very young age. Yeah,
Yeah,
so you miss a lot of your own childhood. So for you, your children,
it's
they don't really need to have that support or that space for them to express themselves and to
no.
go and play with other children, because for you what is most important is for them to become responsible as soon as possible, but you are
Yeah.
stealing the youth.
Yes, and I refuse to do that.
Uh-huh. So when you're stealing the youth, obviously that will come back to a trauma because
Yeah,
something's missing and hasn't been
you're
dealt
just
on
adding
something
more
else.
to it. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Some people would like to actually would like to recreate a kind of a good environment. So maybe they're going to look for pregnancy very early to create their own family
Mm-hmm.
and be the one to
For
change the
own
thing.
comfort. Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. So why? And then you will be here and be so disappointed to yourself or to your children, whereas the
yeah.
main fault comes from you.
Mm.
That's
Well,
the,
it's weird because there's times I say, how did I not end up as toxic as my mom growing in that environment? And like I said before, I think it's because I was able to go to, like the foster families and having different experiences influence and impact my life outside of the toxic home. Because I always say, like, how did I not end up like this woman?
but what I found very amazing, because usually people who goes to foster families they ending up fucked up. Sorry, but you were able. Are you considering yourself as lucky, or you was just
Blessed.
even blessed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the people were amazing. Every single family that I can remember that I went to were amazing. Like like riding a bicycle. They taught me how to do that,
They show you
just
real love.
exactly, being around dogs, which I didn't have, to be honest, African people, not
Okay.
all of them,
Hell no, excuse me, excuse,
but
oh my
all that
God.
stuff. So there's
Uh-uh.
thing. I have
Yeah,
friends. They find me weird because I tell them I love camping, and they said, "We don't camp." I said, "I do," you know,
yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah.
basic things like that. So it makes a big difference to how I would have grown up if I was just around my mum, and I could have ended up being like my mum.
The thing is, our parents, they don't realize how impact are the upbringing
Mm-hmm.
to us. Sometimes, especially, even to express love, they can't do that. It's like
No,
it's killing them.
well,
That
because they weren't shown that. I think because they weren't shown that, it's hard for them as well.
we can't, seriously, we cannot always blame the parents for it. Yeah.
No,
The only things
because they
I
have to
keep saying,
blame their own parents as
that's
well. But
why,
they
yes.
had the choice to make a difference.
I love that.
Mm,
That's the key. They
mm,
have the choice to make the difference. They have the choice to choose to do the right thing.
mhm.
But as we all know, it's so much easier to do the bad thing.
It's easier to blame the devil. It's easier to blame Mami Wata.
Yeah.
It's easier to blame,
Others,
oh,
simple. And most
yeah.
of the time, it's never their fault. They don't
Mm,
really realize that it comes from them. No, it's not my fault. I sacrifice for you. No, it's your bad choices, not me. You get
mhm,
me? Especially now that we are now parents, we are
mhm.
mothers, we got kids, different ages, with the same age that we did have in the past. I got a couple teenagers right here, and now my approach is completely different.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say, my gosh, if it was me, Mama would have slapped me big time on my mouth for you to not say it twice. Why are you saying that to me now? And you try
This
to,
sukwe.
yeah, the slap will go to all the way back to your own back and give you some thunderstorms, that make you bing in your head. And you know that you will never do it again.
I can still taste a few slaps today.
I'm telling you, it's real. Nigga, that, oh Lord have mercy.
It's
That was
true,
very
it's
hard.
true.
That was very hard. And you can't do that today because they become straight up social services.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah? So you have to change your approach. And I have to do that. And it hurt myself so much. But then I realized that actually I understand why God asked us to change.
mm-hmm,
When you find adversaries in your own children, it's not like, oh my God, is war, we are in worship right now. I have to pray the Lord because my son is possessed for him to behave like this. No, he's behaving certain way because there is maybe a misunderstanding somewhere. So what do I
mm-hmm,
have to do? I have to question myself. Oh, I have no idea where to go, where to start. So I'm going to my son and I'm going to talk to him
mm-hmm,
nicely. Not that I'm your mother, listen to me. No, I will take him like, okay, you have a problem? Let's talk.
mm-hmm.
Okay,
Tout à fait.
share it. I
Yeah.
want to hear it. Even if it hurts me, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear it. So please do so. And then we carry on.
That's
And if
it.
you take the habits to always go back to your children and try to encourage the conversation,
They'll find it. Yeah,
they
they
will
will
find
know how to
comfort.
comfort in you. Yeah.
Yes, they will find not only the comfort, but also another side of you that they will never see somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's why you become the most important person to him because he has this relationship with because you, as you said before, you planted the seed. The seed
Yeah.
will grow in
You
him that he can
have
open up.
to. It's the most important thing right now. It is. It's planting the seed.
He's planted the
Exactly.
seed, yes.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm working with old people and I see them how they struggle.
And the
It's like
kids are not there for them, right?
they don't even care.
I mean, I respect um South Asian people for that. I mean, like I think like Indian people, most of them are known to look after their parents immaculately. I'm not gonna lie
Yeah.
because I think from them generationally, they plant the seeds, and but I feel like it's a healthy seed. I'm not saying it's all healthy. Everyone has the toxic ways and stuff, but a lot of them,
It's just a duty. You just need to go for it. End of story. You
yeah,
have to do it, and I'm doing it.
yeah,
And that's what we all try to do. But sometimes, like when it comes to us, black people, we come back to the basics because we somehow we want to enslave ourselves to the endurement of our parents. Enslave it, which means
everybody
like,
wants to be the alpha.
yeah,
Mm,
everyone. But you can't please everyone.
you
That's
can't
the
please
thing.
everyone
You
now.
can't please everyone, and you can't promote happiness if you're not happy yourself. You
No,
get me? Then if your happiness actually no, your misery come from your own family, especially your mom or your father, then you have to distance
but
yourself. I'm
then those are
sorry.
the same people
You
that
have
will
to
preach.
protect yourself, protect your peace,
That's it.
isn't
It's
it?
so valuable. There's no
So
price.
there's no price for that. So when I do this Mellenoire, it's for you guys to realize how important it is as a parent to reflect on our behavior, on our
For,
actions.
for
Because our
sure.
parents, our children are watching us.
Yeah,
And when you think that you sacrifice everything for them, financially, mentally, whatsoever,
that's not important.
it may not be the same case for them. It may
No.
not be their feelings. It may not be the point of view. You may have not done enough for them.
Yeah.
So instead of saying that you have bad kids or they're ungrateful kids,
Look at yourself.
look at yourself
Yeah.
because our children are reflecting us. At the end
Yeah,
of the day, they're reflecting us. So that
for
was
sure.
the end. That was the petit récapitulatif in English. Merci beaucoup. Et en tout cas, on se dit à la semaine prochaine. Mais je pense que, est-ce que nous avons dit des solutions? Oui. La solution, c'est, je reviens dessus très rapidement, vous êtes votre propre arbitre. C'est vous
Mhm.
qui prenez la décision d'agir autrement. Rappelez-vous, c'est vous. Si vous pensez que vos enfants ne vous aiment pas, vous avez encore le choix. Il n'est jamais trop tard de changer, de demander pardon,
Je-
d'être à l'écoute. Il
Mhm.
faut que,
Être là pour eux.
il faut que vous agissiez avec tout votre cœur, hein, pour
And never,
l'amour de
and
vos
never
enfants.
give, and never give up.
Never give, ne jamais abandonner.
Mhm.
Si votre enfant n'est pas d'accord avec vous, c'est son droit.
Mhm.
Mais
Mais
ne le
n'abandonnez jamais.
reniez pas, ne le reniez pas.
Keep pushing.
Non, keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Avec
Use
le
the good
cœur.
heart.
Avec le,
Yeah,
voilà.
avec
Mhm.
le cœur, très important. Avec le
Tout à
cœur.
fait.
L'amour, c'est la clé de
Mhm.
tout. Mais si malgré votre amour, avec tous les pardons, il vous écoute pas ou il veut toujours pas de vous, ben,
You've planted the seed.
at least.
They
Et
will
someday,
eventually, à un certain moment, ils vont se.
yeah, ils vont se retourner vers
That's
vous.
it.
OK? J'espère
Ouais.
que ça vous a rassuré, en tout cas que ça fait du bien. Et on se dit à la semaine prochaine.
À la semaine prochaine.
Ouais, et n'oubliez pas de liker, liker fort, partager, commenter. Je vous invite à le faire sur YouTube. Des bisous.
Bisous, bisous,
Ciao.
bisous.
Merci
Bye.
encore à toi.
Vous partagez, likez, follow me at Mellenoire.